Hi, Steve Brocklehurst here. I'm going to show you a simple way of using webhooks inside of Google Sheets into Pabbly Connect and then into Task Magic. The reason we're doing it this way is it's instantly firing compared to waiting a few minutes, probably 5 minutes for it to trigger in Task Magic. So first of all, I've created a Google Sheets and I've called it TM Google Search. Let's say I want to search for a niche in a location. There we go. So I've got that in there. I'm going to put my niche in. Let's say it's a plumber in Bristol, like that. We're now going to switch over to Pabbly Connect, and I've already set up a workflow. I've called it TM Google Search, and the first thing to do is search for Google Sheets. There we go. Click on it. Open this and say Open New Spreadsheet or Row. Copy this webhook. Come back to your Google Sheets. You'll want to go to Extensions, Add-ons, Get Add-ons. You're going to search for Pabbly. There we go. And you're going to install this one. Now, I've already installed it inside of Google Sheets. Next, we're going to come to Extensions, Webhooks, Initial Setup. And once we're on the initial setup, we want to pick column B. We want to enter in the webhook that we've gone and got already from inside of here. So I'm going to recopy it. I'm going to come back. I'm going to click in here. I'm going to paste in the webhook. I'm now going to do send test. Come back here. And we should get the results come in here very shortly. And when we do, there we go. We've got the niche plumber and location Bristol. Next, we want to send it out to Task Magic. So we're going to search for API. Click on Pabbly API. Select that. Execute. Connect. Now, in here it says get. That means it's going to get the information from somewhere, but we want to post the information to Task Magic. Once we've done that, we'll leave everything else as it is for the moment. Set parameters. Click in here. We're going to get the data that we've pulled in, which is the niche. And click away. We're going to click plus. We're going to click in here. We're going to go and get the other one. And you can have as many columns as you want on your sheets and pull the data in. And we now want to label it. So I'm going to do niche and location. Now I can't send a test because I now need from Task Magic an endpoint URL. So let's go over to Task Magic and create the workflow. We're going to do new automation, web. I'm just going to say not on this one. You can use your Chrome profiles and stuff. And we're going to do this in a very simple way. When it loads, we want to send it over to Google. This is the test we're going to do. And it's going to then type something in. So let's go to google.com and click save. So now we've got it in google.com. We've got an accept all box here. I'm going to click on it. It's going to register on Task Magic. We're going to do a tick. It may error next time because it may not be there, and that's cool. So we now want to search for something. So I'm going to do Plumbers London and press enter. It will now come up on this side, and we can now go plumbers, tick, enter, tick. It's now gone and searched, and I'm now going to add a little delay on this for the moment, delay, and we're going to put in 0.2 just to keep it open and click save. Now I'm going to click I'm done. Now inside the automation I want to rename it, so we're going to just do rename, and I'll just call it TMG search, something like that. That'll do. So we've now got the thing named TMG search, and I now want to set up the trigger. So we're going to grab the trigger, webhook, copy this URL, now come back to Pabbly Connect, paste the endpoint URL in there, come down, save and test. Once it's gone, we can come back to Task Magic, check for new updates, select the one, there we go, we've got the data in there, save trigger. Come down to where we put the type in and edit, or actually just click in it, sorry, clear this out like that. Click on that. we're going to do plumbers, the niche, space, at, location, save. It's all looking good. And so now we can turn this on. I'm just going to get rid of that workflow. That was a test for earlier that wasn't needed. And we are ready to roll. So what's going to happen now is when I update my Google spreadsheet, it's going to run this automatically because I've turned it on. This will also work in the web, by the way. And once you've got the data, you can send it out to a Google Sheets if you scrape data. I'm not going to go into that right now. But what I am going to do in advanced settings is come down and we're going to find screen settings. I'm going to say always show this for the moment. We can turn this off later because I want to show you it running. We're going to come back to here and this is all good. I'm just going to submit this to save it, exit off. So now when I type in here HVAC London, click away, and this is now going to trigger this instantly. It'll take a moment or two to send it through Pabbly Connect and update. Now something I've missed, and I will point this out that I forgot, is you need to make sure under Pabbly webhooks send on event is switched on. So now if I type in HVAC London, click away, this time it will trigger. And so it'll trigger it. There we go. It's going to open up the browser because I've told it to. And then it's going to go to Google. It's going to do the search. And then it's going to close. Okay. So we'll just let this run. It's loaded Google, as you can see. And it's now going to type in a moment or two HVAC London. If I move this over, we can see this running in here. If I click on that, you can see. So it's running step 2. Step 3, HVAC London. Here we go. And you could scrape this data afterwards if you want. And then it closes. So every time now I type something in here, this will trigger instantly. And that's why I use Pabbly Connect with Task Magic, because with the Task Magic version, there is a 5-minute delay while it pulls that data in. And hopefully maybe someone will come up with a faster solution on that so you don't have to do this step. But the cool thing is once you've got this data in there, you can then use Pabbly Connect to send it other places as well. So that's the exciting thing with this. So now again it's running. It's going to type in plumber leads and then close. There we go. Runs every time. And so this is great. If you want another use case, you could be wanting to send posts out on your Facebook groups automatically. So you could use Task Magic to generate a post inside of something like ChatGPT, scrape the data, put it onto the spreadsheet, which would be this spreadsheet, which then triggers the next task to go over to your Facebook group and put that post in. Hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully that helps. If it does, put a like, put a comment. I'd love to know your feedback. And thanks for watching another one of my videos.